Coach, Peyton Manning at the school today talked about what it means to have him back and also what he brings to and will teach the guys you have on your team right now.
Well, it means everything, and it's instant credibility, and I know our players have really been looking forward to today and tomorrow. And we have an individual of his stature come back and, just be around our football players is critical for our football program. And, he's such a great resource. We are very, very proud of what he's been able to accomplish. And we also now have the Peyton Manning room within the Anderson Training Center. So it's been a great day and looking forward to tomorrow as well.
What does he bring? I mean, I know he said earlier today he's going to speak to the team again. You want him to with so many different players. What are the messages he give them that maybe the coaching staff, maybe you guys can't, but he can relate maybe better to the players?
Well, it's always, you want to bring individuals in of likeness. And, every individual, successful individuals, they really have a lot of the same characteristics and traits. And obviously he's the best of the best. And so, it'll basically be the same message that they hear each and every day, but maybe just a little bit different delivery. And it is Peyton Manning. When Peyton Manning speaks, it's instant respect. And he's a pride of who we are. We're all Tennessee Volunteers. And so I'm excited to hear his message tomorrow.
Coach, you had a really big weekend on the recruiting front. Just kind of talk about how that can give you momentum as you make your way through this 2015 class.
Well, we've continued to have momentum and a lot of positive energy surrounding our football program. And, we're going to be the youngest football team in all of college football. We're going to have to, play some true freshmen, and we're dealing with the realities of building a big-time college football program. However, every individual that comes on campus, they can feel the vision, they can feel the direction, they can feel the culture by which we're going. And obviously, recruiting is the lifeline of any football program. And we talk about having a relentless approach in everything that we do in our football program, and it starts with recruiting and development of our players.
You talk about the brick-by-brick process. Where do you see that going into year two of your era?
Well, we're continuing to assemble the major and important bricks, and every individual in our football program is critical, and we're behind in terms of depth and again of building the football program. So every individual that we welcome into our football program, our football family, is critical, and then it's developing our current players as well. And I've kind of nicknamed Team 118 the Baby Vols because we're so young, but they're extremely hungry, and they're very willing, and their care factor is very, very high.
Coach, program hasn't had a winning season since 2009. You've had the success on the recruiting trail. I guess that just speaks to the Tennessee brand. And then just what are also some of your philosophies that make you a successful recruiter?
Well, we have the best resource that you need to be successful, and that's people. We have great people in place at the University of Tennessee, and individuals can feel that. We have a vision, we have a passion, and we have an energy, and we have a plan to get Tennessee football back to its rightful place among the elite of college football. And it's going to take time. We live in an instant gratification society, and nobody wants it as quickly as myself and our staff, but we're going to do it right. When it's done right, it's going to last for a very long period of time. And I think, again, you spoke about it. It's a national brand, and it takes a special person to want to be a part of something and building it, but it's not right now. It's going to happen, and it's not a complete rebuilding process. It's going to happen relatively quickly. We just have to focus on the process and get better and live the moment day in and day out.
Can you talk about the status of the quarterback position, both right now and even in the future?
Well, I've been very, very encouraged by the players that we have on campus. Justin Worley from last year to where he is at this point in time is night and day. He's really developing. He has a maturity about himself. He understands now the standards and expectations of what it is to be the quarterback at the University of Tennessee. Nate Peterman is another individual who continues to improve on a daily basis. And then Joshua Dobbs also is an individual that continues to get better and better and better. He's put about 15 pounds on this summer. He looks stature-wise like a completely different person right now.
What does it give with one less person in the competition that these guys are going to get more reps? Does that maybe give them better chance of getting the job, obviously, with one less person?
Right. Well, repetitions are the mother of all learning, and so the more repetitions that they can receive, the better they're going to get. But every repetition is earned. You have to earn that repetition. You have to earn that by the way you study in the classroom, by the way you lead in your individual drills. So, their repetitions will be based on how they earn those reps. But again, I'm excited about the individuals that we have. They understand the magnitude and the relevance of being the quarterback at the University of Tennessee, and they're answering those right now.
Talk about energy, man. Where do you get yours?
Oh, I think it's just a passion. Drives you each and every day. This is the best college football program in America, and there's no time for sleep. You have to have passion, you have to have energy, and you have to have a relentless approach in all that you do. And we have to live the moment each and every day because we have so much work to do. And but again, it's exciting and it's encouraging to see how far we've come in a little over a year's time. And sometimes those results initially aren't measured in the wins and losses. They may be a little bit more in your style of play, or your culture and your standard and your expectations. But I think we continue to grow and develop each and every day.
Coach, you're here for the Boys and Girls Club. Just talk about why that's a cause that you support.
Well, it's very, very important. And, the definition of coaching is creating change, and that's what everyone is doing with the Boys and Girls Clubs. And those are very, very important. So every chance I get an opportunity to get out and speak on that, I welcome this. This is part of being the head football coach of the University of Tennessee. We talk about being one Tennessee, and we're all one Tennessee.
Curious, in the last 8 months on the recruiting pitch, how much you talked about the Battle of Bristol in 2016 and what's been the response from the players you've talked to about that?
Well, it's been a great response, and it is part of what we're selling because it's the overall vision and direction of our football program. When you look at 2015 opening up an LP Field in Nashville, you look at the addition of Nike, you look at now all of a sudden, now the Battle of Bristol in 2016, and we've had a tremendous relationship and partnership with Adidas, and we'll continue to do so. But those are all the visionary things that are continuing to grow and elevate our football program. It's a vision that starts with our Director of Athletics, Dave Hart, and it permeates through the entire building and through the entire athletic department. So again, we sell that a lot in very fitting fashion too. Tennessee has already sold their allotment of tickets out for the Battle of Bristol.
Got some recruits in the Atlanta area. Is it important to kind of try to go down in some of the backyards of some of the other schools, or is it just best players to kind of trying to go after the best players?
Well, it's all about attracting the best caliber student athlete that fits your profile. We don't worry about 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. It's what fits our needs and what fits our football program. And we always speak about it. We're gonna take care of home first. We want individuals who grew up in Tennessee that understand the standard, the expectation, and the pride that comes along with playing football here. But also, Georgia with the proximity, it's real close. It's an easy driving distance. But that's what makes it challenging as well in the recruiting process. Is we have to go beyond enemy lines and recruit. That's why we take a relentless approach. But we're going to do things the right way. We have a tremendous product to sell at Tennessee.